If you're a YouTube TV subscriber, no more ESPN for you. No more ABC for you. Disney says no. Disney and Google aren't getting along. Couldn't come to an agreement. So if you're one of the millions of subscribers who signed up for YouTube TV just for sports or just for channels that are provided by Disney, you're screwed. And furthermore, even though it's millionaires' jobs at these billion-dollar companies to negotiate these things, they are now looking at you, yes you, the consumer, to hold these suits accountable. Talk about a recession indicator.
Derapy. If you're a YouTube TV customer, you may lose access to NFL and NBA games on ESPN and ABC. Visit keepmynetworks.com for more information.
Stephen A. Smith, along with Mike Greeny and Scott Van Pelt, three of the biggest stars at ESPN, all put out the same 10-second-ish message urging you, the consumer, to take time out of your day to visit their site that basically just gives you links to go bother YouTube TV on Twitter, on Facebook, or via email. They also let you know that since you can't watch ESPN on YouTube TV for the time being at least, you can go watch on Hulu Plus Live TV, which is owned by Disney as well. Not slick at all. It's not like YouTube TV is removing ESPN and other channels just because. This is the reasoning that YouTube TV gave on their account this morning. Members, when we renew our contracts with network partners, we advocate for fair pricing to offer you the best TV experience. Our contract with Disney has reached its renewal date and will not agree to terms that disadvantage our members while benefiting Disney's TV products. Despite our best efforts, we have not been able to reach a fair deal, and starting today, Disney programming will not be available on YouTube TV. This means you will no longer be able to watch channels like ABC and ESPN or access recordings from these networks in your library. We know how disruptive it is to lose channels you enjoy, and we're committed to continuing to work with Disney to reach an agreement. If their content is unavailable for an extended period of time, we'll offer our members a $20 credit. For more updates, visit... A credit offer should be given, but I think saying that it would be a singular $20 credit is not great. It is very likely that some people signed up for YouTube TV solely so they could watch sports. In a fair and just world, the price monthly would decrease if they don't get this worked out and you can't watch the sports that you thought you could on there. But I imagine that the credit is just to kind of like alleviate the initial pressure, and then they assume that they'll get this worked out within the month so they don't have to continue giving credits. I do think it's worth noting that YouTube TV has almost 10 million subscribers, so a $20 credit would cost them roughly $200 million. That is not insignificant. But I mean, Google and YouTube will be fine. I don't really care. I'm not counting their problems like that. Everybody's responses are kind of goofy though. Here's what the ESPN PR Twitter account said. Unfortunately, Google's YouTube TV has chosen to deny their subscribers the content they value most by refusing to pay fair rates for our channels, including ESPN and ABC. Without a new agreement in place, their subscribers will not have access to our programming, which includes the best lineup in live sports, anchored by the NFL, NBA, college football, with 13 of the top 25 college teams playing this weekend. With a $3 trillion market cap, Google is using its market dominance to eliminate competition and undercut the industry standard terms we've successfully negotiated with every other distributor. We know how frustrating this is for YouTube TV subscribers and remain committed to working toward a resolution as quickly as possible. ESPN and Disney acting as if they're the underdog, mom and pop shop trying not to be stomped out by Google is absurd. Y'all are Disney. You own ESPN, you own ABC, you have the movies, you have the news, you have the sports, you have the kids' content, you have the parks. You are not the little bro. They're in one breath saying that Google is market dominant, but also saying we own sports. I have no dog in this fight, but it does seem to me that Disney and ESPN are going to much greater lengths to act as though they really care about the consumer, as if they wouldn't benefit from some consumers looking elsewhere for ESPN. Some theorize, and I personally agree, that Disney wants to increase rates and put YouTube TV in a bad spot, which would encourage people to react impulsively, which they already are, and just give in to signing up on the ESPN app or signing up for Hulu Live TV and Sports, which is also owned by Disney. ESPN literally just launched their new app in August, and the second you open it, they're telling you to subscribe for $50 a month to get access to all their sports channels. And this isn't the only time that Disney and ESPN have threatened a blackout to get a better deal. I remember I was with family one weekend. This might have been last year, I think, 2024. And I remember distinctly, it was right before like a big college football weekend. And Disney did the same thing with DirecTV and said no football for you.
No pigskin.
Because DirecTV won't pay up. Ultimately, I do think both companies are at fault though. They both knew this deadline was coming and just decided to let everyone lose as they both try to come out on top. I mainly just want to put this out here because this feels like it's becoming more and more common. Content is being held hostage. It's being passed around from streaming service to streaming service, and the prices are always changing. And these companies are trying to use social media now, and in ESPN's case, talking heads, to try and sway public opinion. They're directing people to bombard the other side with tweets and posts and mentions while nudging you towards like options that directly benefit them. It's gross. Technically speaking, Google is bigger than Disney. And YouTube TV subscribers, as well as their price, have increased drastically over the years. If they want to continue growing and justifying their monthly price, maybe they should just pay the cost of doing business. Did you know that YouTube TV used to be around like $40 when it launched? They've doubled it, and people are paying for it. But while Disney is being shady and messy, I can't call Google or YouTube TV like a victim. The only victims are people who just want to watch TV, man. It's like your parents dragging you into the middle of an argument. Y'all are too grown for this. I'm not qualified to be a part of this conversation. It should not be my responsibility to find out what is a fair deal between Google and Disney. It's not my job to determine whether Disney removed the content or YouTube TV took it down. The reports are conflicting. We don't know contract details. Airing each other out on socials is crazy. Out here begging on the mains.
If you're a YouTube TV subscriber, you may not have access to the games you want to watch.
Visit keepmynetworks.com for more information.
No! Like me, need to go to a site and submit a form? Dude, I'm trying to eat. Let me know if you've been affected at all by this in the comments. Let me know what I missed or what I need to know if I decide to do an update on this. I know there's way more to this story than I've even seen. If you feel comfortable, let me know what you pay or who you're paying for access to Disney products or sports games. I have my own methods.
Don't worry about that.
Life on the open seas.
Honestly, trying to figure out like who's at fault, who's right or wrong, what the best deal is, it gives me a headache at this point. I do got to keep it a bean though. I do have some ongoing beef with Hulu. We got some fam, blood fam, that lives literally on the other side of town. And Hulu is like logging people out of their accounts. Oh, is this the home account? Is this the household account?
Mind your business.
What's the point of having different profiles? Why have 5 different profiles? Some account like HBO Max, Hulu, Netflix. Some of these services let you have 5, 6 different profiles. Do they think that there are 5 or 6 different TVs in one house? Using the same app at the same time? Give me a break.
Oh, mercy.
But yeah, share what existing beef you have with the streaming service.
Like the video.
If you enjoy the content, subscribe so this isn't the last time you hear from me. Love you, mean it, spread the bread, enjoy the outro.
Oh my god. Where did he steal this beat from? Here we go again.
Yo, YBH.
Who'd he take this from, like J. Cole or something? You are not J. Cole, dude.
Tired of being nice, switch it up like Walter White, man. Telling me to relax, I do the opposite, get hype, man. Growing up a nerd, a geek, a freak, a loser, virgin, and a burden, but I'm turning into something y'all don't recognize. Turning up my way like the highway, I require more speed. Oh, please tell me you get more cheese, and I will likely agree. I'ma keep it running for us. Run this town, you just a tourist. Borough where I reside, but I decided I may do more. I was watching Wheezy in a hotel room just spitting rhymes, and damn, it just occurred to me that I can't really make excuses. I thought it'd be easy. I was in my room in summertime, and thank God it occurred to me that I probably need more practice. Staying humble, stay off Bumble, already got my queen. Derapy the regime, swear I'm living the dream. Y'all are sleeping tucked in.